Hello and welcome to another Pilks Banter Bus with me, Dave Parkinson. Delighted to be joined by two more lads from Pilks. Hopefully, we'll enjoy the banter over the next few minutes. So, who've I got in tonight? Do you want to introduce yourself, lads?
You go first, Luke.
All right. I'm Luke Riley, I am.
Okay,
I'm
Luke.
Mark Ashton.
And Mark. Right, okay. So, let's get cracking on this. Tell me how you became a Pilks player.
I started when I was under the 11s. So loads of my mates played at Cowley. Literally the full Pilks team, bar one or two players, went to Cowley. So there must have been 13 or 14 of us at one point. And they asked me to go down, and I ended up joining from there, basically, under the 11s, I think. 10s or 11s, I think it was. No, it'd been 11s, sorry.
It seems like Cowley's the real sort of centre point, really, for all you lads, because the lads last week were saying about how they've met at Cowley.
Obviously, it was based at City Road at the time anyway, and it's literally up Hard Lane, and it's literally there, so... And I lived literally at the bottom of Hard Lane as well, so it made it easy for me, so... it was a nice transition going there.
And yourself, Luke, what's your story?
I started I'd actually done a year at ADOT first, and then I was started at Pilks. He was a year above me, and then I started at Pilks with him, just make it a bit easier on my mum. Used to argue he was watching him on a weekend, so yeah, it started from there really. I've had a few breaks and that, but started having more fun at Open Edge.
At 18s really. When was it when you sort of got back into it and sort of got more regular then?
Well, I went off about 16ish, and then 18s. We wasn't very good at 18s. Not the 18s I was in. We wasn't very good, but the social side was there. Started mixing with the Open Edge, and then we just went straight through then. And then that's when the fun began, really.
To be fair, that's half the battle, isn't it? You know, you get that social side right and you're sorted, you know, and that's to both of you, really.
Well, the social side, it's fantastic, to be fair, because they're all a bunch of deadheads at the club, so, including myself and Luke. So, it helps when you've got people who are all on the same page, basically. And we just hammer each other.
Who's been the biggest influence on your rugby and why?
Paul Creswell.
Paul Creswell.
Oh yeah, Paul Creswell. He's a Pilks legend.
Go on, Lou, you go.
He's a Pilks legend, Paul.
I'm not sticking with Paul. Do you know what? Probably Ralph Rossthorne, which was my coach when I started at Pilks. He's now our chairman at the club, and probably him. He looks after me all the time, and he was really good to me, and he helped me a lot basically to become a really good player. If I say so myself, but Ralph probably.
I'm sticking with Paul Creswell.
Tell us a bit about Paul then. Go on.
He's a very strange man, Paul. Yeah, he's a very strange man.
Very strange man.
Yeah, he's one of Mark's best mates, so he's very strange indeed, yeah. Because Mark's a strange man as well.
I'm not a strange man.
He's very strange. Yeah, but when I come through from 18s, him and Archer was second team coaches, and when I started playing second team, it was just fun. They used to tell me to do things on the pitch just for a laugh, and so I had a laugh and started enjoying it again. And then when I started getting picked up for first team, he was the first one to just give it a go, don't play the way, don't change the way you play, just carry on. So yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I first met Paul. It's a strange, weird story. I must have been 17, I think. 17 or 18, my first presentation with Open Edge. And we ended up together at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we found a party over City Road saying, "Don't worry, Cres, I know him. I played with him at Swinton, don't you worry, mate." It was a Lockers, actually. And was in there for an hour, and then all of a sudden they turned around and said, "Who are you two?" And they got us kicked out, because I didn't know him. Well, I did, but he didn't know me. He got his kicks out, and it was outside City Road at 7 o'clock in the morning. At this point, ringing people to let us in the house. So, and that was the first time I'd ever met him properly.
So if we need to get into a party, Ashley, you're the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, but he'll also get your phone out slow. You won't be in there for long.
Right, I mean, I heard a couple of stories last week about worst dressed teammates, and Luke, you're first up because they were telling me all kinds of stories about your.
You know what?
Your natty.
I'm the best dressed, but Lippy just wears black t-shirts because they're slimming. He's a big kid, so no, I'm the best dressed. They just don't know fashion. I've been hammered. There was times where like we went Leeds. I think it was for Aussie's stag do the second day. And I bought this at River Island in Central and Stan. I bought this top, and this woman, she sold it, man. She was like, do you know what? This is new in this. There's loads to just come in. It was still there 6 months later, but it was bright white jumper. It was like ripped, but it was bright white. Lippy got lost on a night out, and I said, listen, I walk outside, and he could see me from about half a mile down the road. It was bright white ribbed jumper, it was. I also want to go I like wearing the colour set, but like silky ones, or I brought a bright pink one last time when we went Lanzarote. So yeah, I like
it wanker.
Yeah, I like pushing the boat out and being different. I've worn like ripped
what about
shirts.
Your headbands as well, Luke?
Yeah, bandana, sunglasses.
Bandanas, headbands, sunglasses.
I like pushing the boat. I've had tops which don't really suit my physique, like ripped on the chest and stuff, but just whack it on, see what happens. Wear it with confidence. That's it.
And what about yourself, Mark? What's your sort of, if you like, weapon of choice when you're going out then? What's the look like?
To be honest, I don't even care what I look like. I really don't. I like to see myself as a mod. I'm like older than all of these lot, like a lot older than these lot. I'm pushing 25 now, like 35 should I say. I'm 35 now, so my fashion is a lot different to these. I'll see myself as a mod. So polo, t-shirts, jeans, Parker.
Normally the same clothes from the night before. Normally from the same clothes the night before. Straight back out.
Or if I've been straight through, probably same clothes.
Straight through, no brew, as they say.
Yes.
I've been asked to mention, what's this about the Chippy Club? Tell me more about the Chippy Club. I mean, you were like the boss of this Chippy Club.
Basically, I think it started under Kurt. Yeah, when Kurt took over, there was a lot of fat, lazy people, myself included, and I was playing centre then as well. And we didn't look very well in our white kit, I think it was. And it started as Fat Club. So I used to have about 6 or 7 of us doing Fat Club. And when they all started leaving, I think it was me and Lippy left, maybe. And it turned into Chippy Club because I love for chips and pies and pastries and everything else. And I became the president, and Lippy was like vice president. And it's just carried on from there. And we had members, like when they pile on weight, we had members.
This sounds like a club that I'd be really comfortable in, to be honest, mate.
Basically, it's people who really enjoy off-season. Really enjoy off-season.
Yeah, like me, especially myself included, I'm like Ricky Hatton. I just pile the weight on.
How much did you put on from Lanzarote in 2 months? How much did you put on?
12 kilos since. So I was 85 kilos when we got back from Lanzarote 7 weeks ago, I think it was. I'm now 97.
Hey, it's fair play. It's fair play. What are you doing, bulking up for the front row?
No, I'm getting drunk every weekend. Shout out to Papa G as well, because Papa G's on Corporation Street is killing me because I keep getting sick of pizzas.
Yeah, no, they're shouting out to you because you're paying the rent, mate.
I spent 70 quid in 3 days on the bounce in there.
Tell us a bit about your hobbies away from rugby then.
Right. Well, a hobby come out when we was in Lanzarote. A hobby come out, right, and we was just having a few drinks, and it was like, what do we need to tell a story. No one knew about each other. And when I was 8, I think it was when I was in primary school, I was in the Haydock brass band, and I played the cornet.
The Haydock brass band. You've not stuck a hornet. You're not a hornet. You've not stuck a hornet stuck away somewhere, have you? No,
but I'm going to learn it again because it was a long time ago, and I'm going to learn it again. It's coming on court strips. So
I like it. It.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely take it back up, 100%. But now hobbies now is drinking really. Rugby outside of rugby, drinking. I've got 2 girls as well, but that's dad mode. That not Pilks mode. You see,
I'd imagine that they turn you to drink, though. To be honest.
No, not really. No, not really. I just need every now and then. I need a blowout, and yeah, I get one.
Fair enough.
Blowout later.
Well, my hobbies are drinking, eating, gambling.
So
simple as that.
So if there's a 3 or 4 card flush, you're the man to sort of like sort it.
I can't play poker.
I'd put gambling first. And then if I'm drinking, I won't eat. But when I do stop drinking, I'll eat loads.
This sounds like a coach trick with you, lad, to just be a riot. You know, have you got your gambling partners that you tend to do it with?
Well, we sit at the back of the coach, don't we? So
yeah, we have rules as well, like cider hands. So if it's your first coach trip, you can have a 2 or 3 litre of cider strapped to your hands. You know, we have a 20.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. First year at Open Age, right? Well, first year at first team, I done cider hands, 5 courtships on a bounce, 5 on a bounce, and all of them ended terribly. Honestly, it was just.
You're not allowed to go to the toilet or be sick. Well, you're allowed to be sick, but you're not allowed to go to the toilet till you're finished.
Yeah, there used to be a time limit, didn't it?
Finish it. You got chucked in at the bucket, Ruskin.
Well, yeah, they used to tape it to your hands, but apparently they ran out of tape for me. So what happened? I had to hold it with 2 hands, but everyone kept hammering me, so I kept taking an hand off to point to it. And every time I took an hand off, I had to do a shot. So I ended up doing about 12 shots of whiskey and the bottle of.
That's when you can buy shots for time as well, wouldn't it, Luke?
Yeah, you could so you had a time limit. A shot would buy you another minute if you was running out of time. It was. They were rough times then for me.
By the time he's finished his side hands, he's done half a bottle of whiskey and whatever else.
But that was the night I actually fell asleep in the pub for 3 hours on the toilet. I fell asleep at 11 o'clock and I come back out at 10 to 3.
So you didn't end up with like the pub landlords like knocking on doors. Is anybody in?
No, I walked out and she was just cleaning. And she was surprised. I was like, "Sorry, I fell asleep, love." And she was like, "It's all right. Let yourself out." And just walked out and went and met back up with the lads because it was open till 5. I was like, "Just good sleep, lads."
Have you any stories like that getting locked in anywhere or somewhere?
I've got no stories like that. I won't lie to you. To be honest, I can't repeat it because I can't repeat any of them. They're probably 10 times worse than Luke's.
All right.
Yeah, they probably are.
You're going on a game show. Which one are you picking and why?
A question of sport.
Fair enough.
Because I'm just the best at sports quizzes. Won't lie to you. I've probably been beat once, and I'm sure I got cheated. And this is about 50 quizzes. This, and I'm sure he fiddled it on purpose. So that's mine. What do you want, Luke?
Countdown. If only a Carol Gordon was there, though. She's all right. Yeah. Countdown. I'm good at maths.
What about my face or yours? You'd be good on that.
I wouldn't.
With Jimmy
Oh, catchphrase. I'm quite good at catchphrase, you know.
You like catchphrase? Shut up, you girl.
Yeah, I'm good at catchphrase. I'm good at catchphrase, yeah, I pick catchphrase.
In fact, golden balls I'd like as well.
Oh, yeah.
Golden ball, steal every single time.
Yeah, I'd lose my temper if someone stole off. No, I'd steal anyway, but...
I'd steal.
Yeah, I'd therefore steal.
And if it was sort of like a team game show, who would you take with you? Who would you pick from your teammates and why?
Paul Creswell.
Well,
Me
and Raz once, we was together on the quiz, and it was like question 5 was, where was the number 5 on a dartboard? And then, I swear to we left half the questions out because we drew a dartboard to try and find this answer. We drew the full dartboard being Raz, and we actually, we didn't come last, but we was like mid-table, so I'll stick with Raz. I'll take Raz with me.
Well, I'll take Knezhead because we're undefeated, and in Benidorm, Challenge Cup final day, we used to always have a quiz. We used to sort it for us, and we used to have first try scorer, last try scorer, and Lance Todd. So, drew it out of that, won first try, we won last try, we won Lance Todd, randomly, won the quiz. We had about €400 in front of us, just sending people to bar because that's what we could do. So, Paul Creswell all day because we never lose on quizzes.
I'd go Raz because if we lost, we'd have a good time anyway.
Finally, entertain me. Might be a talent what you've got, a story, or an experience. Try and keep it PG.
I can down a bottle of wine in 10 seconds out the bottle.
Oh, that's impressive.
And I can do a 3 pint of lager in, I think it was 21 it got timed at. But my belly expanded like Ryan Liptrop's, like massive.
Well, drinking-wise, I'm a shot man, you see. I just drink shots and shots and shots. I actually took John Rees down one year in Benidorm. We had a drink for drink, and he won't admit this, but he went to sleep about 6 o'clock and come back out at 2 in the morning. I was still out fighting. He's 6 foot. Yeah, he was drinking water, yeah. Drinking water. He was drinking water.
That was a talent when you slid down the bar, mate, and put all your chin.
Yeah, we if we had these songs, and I used to like it. Certain songs come on, and I have to do stupid dances and that. I used to like it, but now it's put my life at risk. It's Rolling in the River comes on. All the lads get round there, start kicking my legs up in the air. My legs don't know what they're doing, like Forrest Gump. And I slid across the floor, hit a dry patch. Just my body stopped. My legs tried to go over my head and bang my chin and split my chin open.
I patched him up in toilets.
Yeah, he patched me up in the toilets. Actually,
we had this iodine, and he's going to me. I was going to it. Just let me put it on, Luke. No, it's shots. You're putting shots on me. With Luke, it's not. Have a shot then. So I drank iodine, and it was disgusting. It was dripping down my chin. And I found out when Gary Physio, when I told him when we got home, I could have died off it.
Oh, God.
I could have poisoned himself because he said it's a shot and he won't believe me. Put it on his chin.
I've got a PG story for you. Me and Raz, right, when we was 15, we used to train at Low House on a Tuesday from the 15th. And we used to bike it there, but Raz can't ride a bike. So I used to give him a backy on my stumsies. So we're going down West End Road, bit of an hill, and the handlebars were loose, must have been loose. So as I've gone down this hill, the handlebars has gone down to my legs, and I'm trapped, so I'm steering from the bottom. So as I've gone down this hill, I flew over the bike. Raz has flew over me. I've landed on the floor, we've gone flying. Raz has landed on me, the bike's landed on Raz. So Raz has stood over me. What are you doing? Offering me out, gave me a kick while I'm there holding my wrist. Thinking I've broke my wrist on the way to training. I've lay on this path and this woman's come out and started shouting at me. So I was like, I've just fell off my bike. And Raz has stood over there. He's got grazed knees and he's like, so we had to phone the coach at the time and say, listen, we can't come training tonight, we fell off the bike and we've got to go to A&E. That's a PG one. That's the only story you can tell with Ryan only had in PG.
We used to get Bozzy grounded all the time. When Liam came round about under 14s, Boz, and he never used to drink at all, so he started playing with us. So me, Paul, Fest, Snowy, and whoever, Sam. And every Saturday night he used to come out with us. We used to go over at Park, we used to get him absolutely blind drunk, and he lived in Fat Leaf at the time. Well, Knuckle as he'd said, Knuckle. And we used to put him up 10A bus at 7:30 every single night. Tell the bus driver kick him off, and his mum used to round him every 3 or 4 weeks at a time. He used to turn up on a Sunday, she'd like shout at us for getting him drunk all the time.
I think he was grounded this weekend, boss, because he wasn't on Zoom for my birthday. He was grounded.
Come on,
we don't Zoom.
You can't remember that you've had a birthday party on Zoom. What was that like? Because it's tough enough sometimes doing this type of stuff. It
got really weird. Raz was at the heart of that as well. He made it weird. The first one we done one a few weeks ago. Me and Ashley made the rules, and he wasn't allowed to eat. So I got 2 pies because Bozzy loves pastry. Put 2 pies in the oven, and right around the time the Zoom was starting, I got my girlfriend to literally knock on the house, drop the 2 pies on the floor, get in the car, and drive off. So because one of the rules was you're not allowed to eat on this Zoom. You're not allowed to eat. So we're Zooming, and Bozzy's not mentioned anything. So I said, Boz, have you checked your front door? We got something. He picked up the bag, but then just not looked inside it, just put it next to his door and walked off. So I said, you need to check what's inside the bag. They were still warm. They were warm pies. And he was like, because I knew he wouldn't be able to keep himself from eating one. So it's like, what's the forfeit? It was like, you need to have a shot. If you want to eat one of them pies, you have a shot. The pie was gone. He ate the pie, drank the shot, and then he spewed up all over his bathroom floor. So,
we had a wine race as well, didn't we? One at rules.
Yeah, we had a wine race, yeah. Which
we had a full bottle of wine each. 13 or 14 of us was in teams, and
randomly picked teams.
Yeah, randomly picked by me and Luke.
So we put Lippy and Bob on a shocking team with the Lynches.
Yeah. So we knew he'd get beaten after his shots.
Oh, but it's them Zooms are good because the massive thing at Pilks is like every time we go out, there's not just like 3 or 4 of us, there's massive groups of us. So like we go out and it's the socialising bit, even 10 minutes before training, 10 minutes after training.
Yeah, they mentioned it last week when they went Normanton, the graveyard. They was on their coachship in the second team. I was second team coach last year, and we was at Harnpool away, so we had all had terrible shirts on as well. So they was back before us because he was in Yorkshire. We come from Cumbria, so they was all like we could hear them as soon as we got the coach. We could hear them like singing and dancing. And as soon as we walked in, the whole of Ruskin's eyes gone off in the little room we was in. And I mean, like 40 odd lads singing and dancing, half naked and
all our bad shirts on, didn't we?
Yeah, all with terrible shirts and round town as well, Rouse and Sellings.
Yeah, it was good.
Fellas, I've loved hearing your stories. Thanks ever so much. You've both been really, really good sports. Hope you've enjoyed it at home as well. That's been another edition of Pilks Banter Bus, and I'll be back again very soon.